Hey, I'm Eli Williams. I play basketball at Heritage, and this is the No Playbook Podcast.
Thanks so much for checking out the show. It's the podcast featuring the outstanding athletes, coaches, and experts, all from East Tennessee. Today, got a fantastic basketball player from Heritage High School, Eli Williams. He was a District Player of the Year 2024. Now he enters his senior season, ready to help Heritage reach new heights and focus in on where he might play his college ball. This episode is sponsored by Standout Collision, with locations in Maryville and Sevier County. Check them out if you're in need of automotive repair. We'll get to Eli Williams right after this. Sit tight.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family-owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
That's fine.
That's just East Tennessee fall.
Yeah, it really is. The allergies have been killing me, honestly.
Yeah. So I'm actually a Maryvillian. I live very close to Maryville High School.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the area. It's really nice.
Yeah, but I always love highlighting outstanding athletes, specifically from this area here in Blount County, and it looks like you've been killing it past few seasons.
Yeah, I've been just trying to get my name out there.
Yeah, District Player of the Year last year, right?
Yeah, the last 2 years, actually.
Oh, right on. I bet achieving that as a sophomore was
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah, it was nice because it was a new district because we were always in 4A, and then we moved down to 3A, and then that was our first year in the district, so we didn't really know what was going to happen. It was nice to have we won like the regular season and then I won MVP. We had like four guys make all district. It was really nice after coming down from 4A, having like two all district players.
Yeah. So, what about this year's team? Have you been like taking on more of a leadership role as you're a senior?
Yeah, for sure. Because last year we had six seniors, and all six guys had been there. Well, five out of the six guys had been there for like all 4 years. One of them was Jeremiah, but Jeremiah, Jeremiah Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved him, honestly. I thought he was gonna be. I didn't know how he was gonna be, but he came in, was really nice. He was a big leader last year somehow, only being 1 year in the program. But yeah, we had a lot of guys that were like 4 year guys, so all of them were like pretty like close, and we were all close together. So they were like the big leaders because they had been there for so long. So, but I mean, I was sort of like a part of it. It was all up in the air. Everybody was
Yeah.
sort of a leader, but this year it's like mainly me because I'm one of the two seniors. Yeah.
Wow. Is there anything in particular you thought like I've got to be able to do this specifically as a leader to the young guys?
Sort of just like showing them the like simple stuff right now in the fall is just like showing them like what to do in the weight room, or like how to like take yourself after school, and like even in school, not just being dumb and just like staying out of trouble, making sure you're making coach happy. Because I'm a big people pleaser. I try to make sure everybody's on my good side. So when it comes down to something happens, it's coming back to me, and I'm like, all right, here's what happened. This kid's being dumb. This kid needs to get it right. I'm sort of that person for the team right now.
Nice. I bet your coach appreciates that.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
He loves that.
You play club ball?
Yeah, I play summer. Yeah, I play for the Tennessee Travelers.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd that go this year?
It was pretty nice. We played on the Puma circuit because there's like a bunch of shoe circuits, and we played on like the Puma one, which is like fourth probably on the list, third or fourth. But it was really nice. We played a lot of. I think we played probably 5, 6 top 100 players. It's nice.
Yeah. Getting to play that kind of competition, do you think that elevates your game?
Oh, for sure. We played a dude who was top 20, and he was just like, he's 6'9". He was like 6'9" from, I don't even know where he's from, North Carolina, New York, maybe, somewhere in there, somewhere on the East Coast. And he was nice, and he guarded me the whole game. So it was just like going from that to a 6'2" kid guarding me in high school ball that's not as athletic or fast. And it's a big difference.
Yeah, he's 6'9". You're a wing, right?
Yeah, I'm a wing.
So I bet that was that was a learning experience for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And they had like three guys 6'9". So it's like that's the third guy. I'm like, how is that your third tallest player? And I was like our tallest player. So I was usually getting the 7-footers or the 6'10" guys, and I was like,
Yeesh.
post not for me.
Right. Right. Now, what about recruiting so far for you? What's that been like?
Yeah, I've offered from Johnson University and Maryville College, and then I have a lot of sort of like interest from a lot of D2s and then D3s from like out of the area. Because when I played travel ball, we went so far away that like I attracted people from like all over, like Texas and like some dude from South Dakota and some people from Maine. I just don't know how far away from home I want to go, so that might be
Yeah.
a iffy.
Well, that was going to be my next question is, do you know what's going to be like your main deciding factor? Is it playtime, proximity to home, coaching style?
Yeah, it's sort of just like I think it would be like more like the outside of school kind of thing, like making sure wherever I go is like for like school and not basketball. Because like I don't want to go somewhere and I'm like, all right, I hate this school, but like I love playing basketball here. That's just like I would rather have like a love to go to school there and like I love the campus and the area rather than have like just like the love for the basketball game.
Right. I
Yeah.
wonder if that's why there's just so much transferring going on now.
Yeah, some people it's just like playing time or like in the Division 1 world it's like money and it's crazy right now. That's another reason that recruiting's so hard for those high school kids. That's why you see everybody like they'll get one good offer like some people from Maryville committed like right away like Sigmund and Woodley. They both committed like right away almost.
Yeah. What's that rivalry like playing against Maryville and even William Blount?
Yeah, I would say William Blunt and Maryville are both the big ones, but this year Alcoa is coming to our district, so there's another. So we got all three this year. But yeah, I love those rivalries because it's just like everybody, and it's just like the whole town shows up. Those are my favorite games because I love playing in front of big crowds.
Yeah. I bet that just the energy from that crowd really, especially in basketball, can
Oh
really
yeah,
just give you a shot in the arm.
yeah. I feel like it's different than football. Like football, it's more like a outdoor. Like it can't get as loud. But in basketball, when you get a small gym, compact area, bounce off the walls, it gets loud in there for sure.
Yeah. So now I've been told that some kids will send their podcast episode of this show to coaches as they're trying to be recruited. If there was a coach listening to this, like how would you pitch yourself as somebody they should consider?
I would just say that I'm just like a winner. I mean, last year, Heritage basketball, we had first time ever winning the region, first time ever going to sectionals. So I would say I'm just a winner. I mean, that was the greatest season in Heritage High School history. So, I mean, what else is there more to want than a winner?
Right on. I like that. Is there a particular unforgettable sports memory that you've got?
I would just say honestly, like my whole last year, like the playoff run completely, because the whole group of guys like I had grown up with since I was like 8 or 9. Like I knew everybody from middle school ball. Like we loved each other. Like I think it's sort of special when it makes it more special when like everybody and it's like all y'all are best friends and like all those like just car rides to games and eating after games. Like I mean that was just like almost better than the game.
Oh yeah, that's when, close bonds and friendships are made.
Yeah, for sure.
Time in like a for travel ball, like in a hotel far away from home, like that's when silliness.
Yeah, for sure. Because I made like we kept the same team from last year, so uh we had 2 years with those guys, almost like 2.5, almost because some of them joined in the middle of with a sophomore, like going into sophomore year. Yeah.
So what about you personally? Is there anything that like very few people know about you?
Uh, just like basketball standpoint, or just in general.
No, no, personally, just
Uh,
off the court.
I would say the biggest thing is like I love Chick-fil-A. Like I literally eat there like 4 or 5 times a day.
Four or
Or not
five
a day.
times a
No, no,
day,
whoa, whoa, not a
a
day, not a
week.
day, not a day. A week. Sorry, a week. But there
That's
have been
better.
days I ate them all 3 meals of the day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bad addiction.
Which one in Blount County is your go-to?
Probably Hunter's Crossing out there by Alcoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I actually wanted to ask this Chick-fil-A and Chick-fil-A off the table. What's your favorite restaurant in Blount County?
In Blount County. Hmm. I love some El Jimador. You ever been to El Jimador, the Mexican restaurant on
Yeah.
right by Food Line? Yeah, that place. I love that place. The chips and
So,
queso,
mhm.
really good.
Anytime I ask somebody your favorite restaurant in Blount County, it's always one of the Mexican places.
Yeah, for sure.
And and it turns into I've had folks uh one of my posts turned semi-viral locally as just getting into conversations of what is that best Mexican restaurant in town.
Literally, yeah, because there's that one by William Blunt. What's that one called? Because I've been to that one. Los
Hmm.
Margaritas, and then there's El
There's
Suzon.
also El Barril over there and Ponchos.
Yeah, yeah, ponchos. Everybody loves ponchos. I love ponchos too because it's a lot like El Jimador. There's sort of some are sort of the same, and then some are like a lot different. But I sort of just like El Jimador because it's like a safe space. Like I know all the workers there. That it's the same people every time. I know what I'm getting myself into.
Hmm. So El Jimador is right next to a food line, right?
Yeah, and like the Sonic and the Bojangles and
Yeah.
Taco Bell. Yeah.
So there was a CVS there. I don't think it's there anymore.
Yeah, I know there's a Walgreens across the street.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
there was a CVS right there, like right next to El Jimador,
really,
and that was where I worked through high school and college.
really. I don't
Uh,
even know what's there anymore. I know there's a Dollar General on that, like I guess strip. I don't even know what you
mhm,
would call that.
yeah.
The only one I go
Um,
into is El Jimador and Food Line. That's the only two
right.
I touch.
So now Ponchos is, I think Los Amigos is probably the best food, but my family we go to Ponchos the most because my wife's a teacher and she's taught some of the staff's children. So
Yeah,
they're just always so kind. And so just because of the atmosphere and the community, I guess we go there the most.
yeah. I feel like that's like that's like the big difference maker is like the people there and like because like I feel like all Mexican restaurants are like sort of the same, whether you like it or not. It's just like the thought in your head of like who's working there makes it the food a little bit better.
Right. I can totally get behind that. Okay. So one last thing. What is this season a thing that Eli needs to improve on? Like a thing you're really focused on. I got to get better at this.
I would say mainly just like being able to like make shots on my own, like just get the ball in my hand and like make plays on my own. Because I feel like a lot of people have this like what would it call like a precedent that I just like I'm off the ball kind of player, just like he needs somebody else to do stuff for him. But like I think I need to improve on just like being able to bring it up the floor and like go make a play on my own or make a play for somebody else and be able to show that like I'm a facilitator and I can score on my own.
I love that. And I think doing that could certainly bump you up when it comes to that recruiting process.
Yeah, for sure. Because you can see a lot of people are looking for like point guards and big guys right now. So, I mean, it's just like getting that one extra step to your game, just being able to say, like, if you need me to play point guard, I can be that second or third point guard if you need him, if people start going down.
That's great, man. I really appreciate it. I'll put this together and I'll have it out in a few weeks and I'll be sure to tag you and all that kind of good stuff.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, dude. Have a good one.
You too, man.
See ya.